for the music?
You'll be fine.
Okay.
Let's see. YouTube or Facebook. There it
You
goes.
still need to skip.
Yeah, I'm kind of, but it's not bringing up.
There's a
There we
glare.
go. But we kind of have a glare. We are live on Underground Wicked Radio with HP the Grizzly. There
What's
we
up?
go. See if I can get this camera set right. Not sure what's causing this glare.
Do you want me to turn out that light?
Yeah. Go ahead and ask a few questions. I'll be right back.
All right, HB the Grizzly. Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th, y'all, and everybody that's tuning in. What's up? I hope you guys are having a good one with the fams and friends.
Hell yeah. That did not
Oh, yeah.
happen. That's better here. It is what it is. We're just going to have to deal with that.
Yeah, they can see you. That works.
Works.
So, HP, you're like upcoming. You're getting out there right now. Can you tell us a little bit about your projects and what you're working on?
Are you talking about past or present projects?
Present.
I've got a lot moving. Well, let me just start with my new LP, Hibernate, will be coming out this year. I'm not going to tell any dates because I want it to be a surprise. This LP is actually a prequel to my first album, Wake Up, which is an EP. And Hibernate's going to dig a little bit deeper into the reality of life, the reality of waking up. We all have to hit a rock bottom before we get back up. Hibernate's going to explain all the rock bottom issues that a lot of people can relate to. This is going to be an album that isn't directed for one group of people. It's going to reach out to many different people, ages, groups. It's going to speak on so many different levels, and it's going to be very, moving. What I want is this album to be very moving. Wake Up was just, my baby. And now I'm taking a step up the ladder to some more, where I'm going to have some really nice names on this LP. I'm not going to mention all the names, but I do have a homie from Scrub Central, Pre-Roll XL, that's going to be featured on my album. And he is one hell of a fucking artist. I don't know if you've heard of Scrub Central, but they're a really cool group of people that are actually personal friends of mine. So Pre-Roll will be featured on my album. And I also have some upcoming work coming from the girls, Razakel and the Slice Girls. They should be featured on my album. But every other name I will leave nameless because I want it to be a surprise.
Nice.
So how did you end up on Razakel's label? Can you give us some details on that?
Well, it's like, first off, I like to reiterate that we don't like to call ourselves a label because we're more of a team. We're a powerhouse of people that work together. We treat each other right. Because once you put a label behind things, sometimes everything gets discombobulated, and business can ruin your passion for things. We wanted to name us a team before we chose to put a label on it because we want to bring people together. That's what music's about, is bringing friends and family together. And this music's more than just us as individual artists. It's for our fans. But I actually have been down with Razakel since I was like 13 years old. And I used to go to the Hell on Earth shows, and back when it was OG horrorcore. And I remember seeing her back then. She's always been a huge inspiration. I started doing music from YouTube beats, like I told you that one day. I started with nothing. And this music first was an outlet just to save me, because I was going through some really rough shit. And I had to start from the ground up. I had to hit rock bottom to build myself up. And the first show I actually bought to get on was a Razakel show. And I believe it was Shadows. Shadow in the Dark tour or something. I'm trying to remember. Luna 13 was a part of it, I believe. And needless to say, I performed. I did my all. And then when I jumped off that stage, that girl pulled me aside. And she's like, "Holy shit. Like, I didn't know you were capable of this. And why have you held this back, And I was an underground singer for a very long time, like not underground but background underground singer. I do background vocals for people. I've done collaborations with Histio and other names like Dean Ray and stuff. But I wanted to do more than just collab. I wanted to be my own artist. I wanted to establish myself as HB, the Grizzly. And I just had to, I had to build the ground up. I literally took a chance at a show, and Razakel's like, dude, you're the shit. You rock. And it meant a lot to hear that from someone that I've looked up to musically for years, like more than half my life. So
Nice.
that's kind of how it happened. I just took a chance, and that's for anybody out there that wants to take a chance at something but is afraid to. Don't be. Just do it to say that you've done it, man, because you never know what lies beyond.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's dope.
yeah, it is.
I had
So,
to.
But yeah, go ahead.
oh no, go ahead.
But yeah, I just think that you know how they say, everything happens for a reason. I
Yep.
definitely that anxious feeling that I got getting on that stage and performing in front of her, like I wouldn't be here in front of you guys if it weren't for taking that chance. Everything happens for a reason. So I like everyone that's tuning in that here's this shit, here's my story. Don't give up on your fucking dreams. You are no one's shadow, you are you. And fucking show the world what you're worth. I had to do it all on my own in order to build myself back up. So I hope that it kind of taught some people that are in this underground that want to chase their dreams that I've inspired.
And you are an inspiration. That's dope. Tell us a little bit about your process of music.
Where I've started or
Your
when
process
I started.
of writing a song, recording, like
Okay.
your inspirations.
Okay. Well, my writing process consists of I hear a beat, and if I like it, usually the first thing I come up with is a hook. And hooks are the first thing that I can write. When I hear a song, the hook comes to me first, and then the verses come afterwards. So my process is hook first, find the theme, and then go with the theme with your verses. I know I do things a little bit backwards, but I'm also a singer, so I'm allowed to break the rules.
Right.
With my studio time, my engineer is Trey Pound. He is one hell of a fucking engineer, and he's one hell of a producer. This guy will tell you the honest truth. If you're not giving your all, he's going to say, get the fuck back in there and you do it better. That's the type of encouragement I like when I'm doing my music. You have to have that positive reinforcement and constructive criticism. It has to be something you have to accept because, like if you want to do better or be better, you have to accept change as well. So, yeah, like the process, it's not that difficult, but it can be, especially if I'm doing a collaboration with somebody. Usually I have them send a reference track over, and then I go off their reference track and then kind of go with their theme. But usually it's just kind of digging for that theme first. Um, and with beats, I'm very, very picky about my beats. I could feel a beat for a second and then not like it again. Like, it's just weird. I go back and forth with what I think is good and what I think could be better. But I feel like that's a part of the process. Is if you aren't, critiquing things and listening to something over and over, you're never going to improve. You gotta sit down and be like, I need to do this better. This is what I'm gonna do differently next time. And it's always important as well to sit and observe. I was taught by somebody a long time ago that if you sit and watch people, you learn a lot more than talking to them. Because you read body languages. In this underground scene, there's a lot of different body language. And when you're on a stage and you're not doing anything but moving your arms back and forth, the crowd's not going to get engaged.
No.
So I've learned a lot just from sightseeing, from other people that are artists that are friends with me. But I have a lot of good people in my corner to help with my journey. So
That's great.
So we should cut over to a song. Now when the song plays, because the way we have this set up, you're not gonna hear it, so it's gonna be a little bit of silence for you while it's playing. They'll hear it over the interview, but just not
You're gonna
on
have
your
to help
side.
me out because the cursor's up here.
Yeah, you just pulled it over the other way onto the other screen.
Oh, there we go.
There you go. And you can minimize that. There you go.
All right, so we are going to play Reset Restart. This is a song that you will be releasing on your new album. Is that right?
Yes, this actually is my first single for my album Hibernate. And this is a kind of like, it's giving you a little bit of a taste of what this album's going to offer. That's why I wanted to release this single first.
Nice. All right, let's play this.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Roll my L's, I'll stay so high. Head up and I'll calm my mind. Get it out from the inside. Get it out from the inside. Roll my L's, I'll stay so high. Head up and I'll calm my mind. Get it out from the inside. Reset, restart, upgrade my life. Picture one mind, eye to the sky. When people talk too much, never wonder why. The things I did to sacrifice, I channeled all the pain, found my voice to feel alive. Felt like I was locked in this cage, but I tranced through that darkness and got wiser with age. The woman I am, the woman I was, I don't even know who that bitch is, yeah. Roll my L's, I'll stay so high. Head up and I'll calm my mind. Get it out from the inside. Get it out from the inside. Roll my L's, I'll stay so high. Head up and I'll calm my mind. Get it out from the inside. Reset, restart, upgrade my life. The woman I am, the woman I was, I don't even know who that bitch is, yeah. No matter what sights I see, I stay humble, my blood type's THC. So forget what you heard about me. I rap the new, I roll with Team She. Cause baby, don't you know it's coming next? I'm aiming for your chest. Try to whack rappers, I lay them down to rest. That's why I didn't text you back. Facts, yeah. Roll my L's, I'll stay so high. Head up and I'll calm my mind. Get it out from the inside. Get it out from the inside. Roll my L's, I'll stay so high. Head up and I'll calm my mind. Get it out from the inside. Reset, restart, upgrade my life. No use treading old water. It's time to move on. It's time to do better.
All right, I got chills with this one.
That was a good song. Damn good.
Thank you.
Just want to make sure
Oh,
we
man.
sounded good on the live feed.
Can you guys hear me clear?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Good.
So,
I really love that song. It gave me chills because I could hear you talking to yourself moving forward. And does this song inspire you? Do you listen to it yourself?
Yeah, you know what? I was having a very bad, rough 2 mornings. Actually, these past few days have been a little rough, but, I keep trucking. And whenever I feel like I'm losing myself, I listen to it to remind myself how far I've came.
Nice.
And like sometimes you need that. That's why I made this music. When I started doing it, it was for me. Because there was a time in my life where everyone I loved, my friends, everything went downhill. My mom got cancer. My grandfather died. The guy I liked and loved left me, and every single friend of mine abandoned me. So this music is a reminder of how far I've came. That I have this. Is at the end of the day, you got you, and I'm gonna lay in that coffin alone. So I better live for a fucking purpose. So this music has helped not only save my life, but many fans of mine have came to me and have told me that I've helped move them and helped them get out of bed. And that's the whole point of music, you know. It's supposed to give you chills. It's supposed to help you. Like it's therapy, bro. You know? And I feel like when you put your actual life into a song, people will sit there and engage better. Like
Right.
instead everyone's attention spans are so little now. All they want to listen to is
Mm-hmm.
fucking beats and like
Yeah.
shitty ass lyrics. It's hard to find, you know, good artists are getting overlooked because they have lyrics, and that's bullshit. People are putting their lives into songs, and this, you know, this world isn't like grasping that empathetic concept anymore. So I
Right.
want to bring that to the underground scene. We have a lot of darkness, we have a lot of edge, and I like that. But I also want to provide that, you know what, there is a light side to darkness too. There's a story behind the villain.
Right.
Why did the villain become a villain? Because they got hurt.
Right. It's a
And that's what
duality.
creates a villain. It's the truth, you know? And I want to show that, you know, monsters aren't just born, they're created. And same with like any type of art. Like artists aren't born, they had to take that from something. It comes from something. Everything comes from something. And music's just a lot. It's not just so cut and dry and black and white. It's a lot more than that. It's deep, and people have lost their way. I want to be there to remind them what it's really about, and remember who the fuck I am, and remind people who the fuck they are.
And you
Because
can hear
sometimes
that in your music. You can hear that you're really reaching deep, you know? You're
I
going
try.
into that place and it's relatable.
As Simon Cowell would say, you got talent.
Shut
I
the fuck
love
up.
Americans Got Talent. She
I
gives me
hate it.
shit for watching it.
It
A lot of
annoys
people
the
want me to
fuck out
try
of
out
me.
for that.
You should,
I don't know if
honestly.
I want that, but
No, that's not underground. Not at
Yeah,
all.
nope,
but it
not.
might get her signed to a really big label. Get your name out there more.
But is
Just being
that
on
what
that
you really
stage.
want?
What I really want is to save somebody. If I could put my message in a bottle and one person picks it up and it saves their life, I did my purpose as a musician or an artist. It's not about the fame and glory. It's about helping everyone. I needed to be
Exactly.
helped. I helped myself. Now I'm helping others.
And
Oh
you're
yeah.
It's
picking us
literally
up. I like that.
it's just
So,
really like moving, you know.
how much does your family support you doing music? Are they really supportive, or are they just kind of like treat you like it's a hobby?
Wow, that's a really deep question. Um I come from a family of very conservative people. They hate tattoos, they hate the juggalo scene, and they criticize me a lot. My mom's only gone to one performance of mine, and I performed over 23 different performances in the past 2.5 years. So I don't get much support from my family. Like, they love that I'm doing it, but they're not there physically. I get a lot of support from my friends, which are my second family. So, my dad, if he was alive, he would be there at every show. I know that, man. He would have been there every show. He's a huge inspiration as to why I do music. I lost him in 2013, and my life hasn't been the same since. And I wanted to live in his legacy. He had such an amazing voice, and he played guitar. I just remember waking up in the middle of the night and he'd be playing his guitar, and I'd walk out to the living room, and you know, it's just music's always been a huge fucking part of me, regardless if it was family oriented or not. I'm at this point now in my life where I'm 27. I don't give a fuck. If you're with me, you're with me. If you're not, you're not. Family or not. I know who's
Right.
by my side and I know who's in my corner, blood or not. My mom loves me for who I am. I'm also an esthetician outside of this music industry, so she supports me
Oh
fully
yeah.
for my career. She's just, you know, you can't ask certain people like that listen to country music and are very conservative to really like your shit, you know? Like,
Right.
I'll show her music and she'll say, "Why are you cussing? It sounds pretty, but you're cussing."
Jesus.
You know, I have to deal with that shit all the time. But you know, needless to say, I have an amazing mother. She did everything she could to keep a roof over her head. So regardless if she was there for my music or not, I still got me, and I've got a lot of support behind me. And you know, I do this for me. I do this for the people that matter. And if my family or friends don't want to be involved with it, that's on them.
Okay. I have a question. So you are touring right now, is that correct?
I am not touring. We had to postpone the Revolving Nightmare tour due to COVID.
Yeah.
We haven't had
Again?
any updates about that because every venue's been closed, and they just recently closed bars again, just as of 3 days ago, I believe.
Yeah.
So things have been a little nuts here, but from what my knowledge is that there's going to be more opportunity in the future, and whenever that opportunity does arrive, my job, because I am an esthetician full time, my job, they are full supporters of my music. My
That's what I was going to
manager,
ask. Like, do
she's
you
the
work in
shit.
a
Like I hate
spa
to
or?
say, but like I know that a lot of people think that the spa industry is all stuck up and uptight. No, not where I work. I work with some of the most amazing people in the world, and I love my manager. She
She's a
supports me.
massage therapist.
I'm a massage therapist, so I know the whole
No, I'm actually a
business.
skincare therapist. I do
You are?
chemical peels and elaborate skincare treatments. It's
No,
very
he was saying
technical.
I'm a massage
Yeah,
therapist
she's a
too.
massage
That's my
therapist.
Oh,
career.
you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I didn't
So,
know that. That's cool.
yeah, definitely.
Up, sister. She's the
So I
spa
know
sister.
the whole spa industry and everything. So that's why I was going to ask, do they support you traveling if you are going to tour?
Yeah,
So
they
that's
do.
cool.
That's
That's
what's up.
dope.
They absolutely. It's great because I've had a few of my coworkers actually ask me how the music's been going, and even my manager reached out to me because the spa hasn't really been picking up, so I'm choose unemployment right now. Um, she even
Hmm.
reached out to me and told me how she's so proud of me and she wants me to go places with my music. So I have
Oh
full
yeah.
support not only from my friends, my family. My work loves my music. I mean, I went out to the front desk and they were playing Chronic Flow. And I'm like, you guys shouldn't be
Nice.
playing this because I'm talking about marijuana and this is a spa and this is the front desk. Don't play this here. But I have a lot of supporters that work with me, and that means a lot because it's hard to find coworkers that actually like you for you. They just
Right.
like you for what you do.
Mm-hmm.
But the spa industry is the most laid back fucking industry you could ever get into, I swear.
Hmm.
Depending on the spa. We won't go into that.
Yeah, I work for myself now. So,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Personal contracting's nice, though, too.
yeah, there's a lot of benefits.
There is.
So I
So,
got I got
do you have a
another
question?
question. So what do you do when you get extreme anxiety before doing a live performance on stage?
Okay. What I used to do, which I would never recommend to anybody that's getting on a stage to perform, is to take a few shots. Yeah, I usually would take a few shots of just straight Crown Royal and let myself ease out. Or I would smoke, but now I've slowed down on all of that. I'll drink every now and again. I'll hit a joint here and there, but I'm slowing down just for the sake of my artistry and for my financial reasons because I'm trying to get a good place. I'm putting a down payment on my own place soon,
Oh yeah.
and
Nice.
yeah, and I want to just it's good to take a break to kind of reconfigure your shit out. And I usually would take smoke or take a shot, but now I just do a few deep breaths. I I look at the crowd and I remember who's in that crowd for me, and then I also remember who the fuck I am. Even though I'm a little shaky on the first two like sentences, I get up there and I just go at it. I don't care. Like I
You ever
attack
got
that
on
shit like a
stage and
road.
forgot your lyrics? You just made it up as
Never.
you went?
Nope.
Not yet?
Never.
Well, that's good. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've had moments where I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna remember, but then I go back and I think about it. It all comes to me because I've sang these songs like religiously, especially the Stay Woke album, or the whole Wake Up and Stay Woke album. That whole album, I know that shit like the back of my palm. So But, you know, new
Nice.
music, I actually performed Reset Restarts the other day. It was like a week or so ago at an open mic. And I noticed that I'm like, I still have to get more comfortable performing that because it's new. So I feel like practice does make perfect. It really does. I used to make excuses and not find a place to practice my stage set, but now I have a place I practice my set at, and I have people that support me for that and aren't annoyed of me singing in their basement.
Right.
Yeah, it'll all be a lot easier once I get my own place. But I don't like doing the roommate thing, so I just choose to kind of do my shit on my own. And until then, I rent out to my friend and I use her basement to perform or practice my set, which is helpful because she's got a lot of area and the acoustics are amazing in the basement.
Nice. Now we're halfway through the interview. Do you want to do a radio drop for us? Just saying this is HB, the Grizzly, and you're listening to DJ Snickers and Meduzzi on Underground Wicked Radio, and then say some links for people to find you. It's going to play before all your music in rotation on the radio.
All right.
Go for it.
You want me to say that shit?
Yep.
Okay. All right. You're listening to the Underground Wicked Radio with Meduzzi and fucking DJ Snickers, excuse me. I'm HB the fucking Grizzly, y'all, and happy 4th of July. Tune in with our shit. And this is some new music coming towards you soon.
Nice.
Perfect. I'll cut that later. Get your music in rotation. I'm leaving that. You messing up DJ Snickers.
I fucking almost called you by your government name.
Jay.
Oh, everybody already knows now. Facebook made me
I don't
change
want
my
to call you
name.
by your government name. I'm like, should I call him Snickers or DJ Snickers?
DJ Snickers. Yeah, even people at work call me
Most
that now.
people call him Snicks.
Yeah. Snickerdoodle.
What about
That'll-
Snickerdoodle?
Yeah.
Snickerdoodle.
Snickerdoodle.
You're Snickerdoodle now.
Or as Alazuli Lou likes to call me, Halloween Snickerdick.
Or
I can
DJ,
put-
DJ Peanut Butter.
Oh yeah, that one too. Don't get me started with Genzo and the peanut butter. Ask him about that sometime.
I'll
I'm
have
interested.
to. I
Or
didn't
just
hear that
ask Josh.
story.
Sorry, it's not Genzo. It's Josh Murray that likes to. do
Josh
the peanut
Murray,
butter.
bro.
Yeah.
Josh Murray does it all, bro. He does it all.
Sorry to hear that his mom's in the hospital. Man, that just sucks. I'm gonna call him here later after the interview
His
and chop
mom's
it
a
up.
sweet woman. I swear. I
She
went
is.
to Georgia and I visited, and she's really sweet. She's got a pet rooster.
Nice. I
She
didn't know
carries
that.
it around like a cat.
Hell no.
But man,
That's
they're some of
crazy.
the sweetest people out there.
Genzo is. Me and I'll have to send you the diss video we did on Chuck Reeves. We replayed the video, man, and I'll send you that shit. He was dissing
Oh
Genzo.
no, I've heard it. I've heard
Oh,
it, and I
man.
mean, I'm gonna be personally honest. I like Chuck. Chuck's never done anything
He's funny.
bad for me. He's not a bad dude. He put
No.
NetFest together. He's one hell of
Yeah.
an entrepreneur. It's just, you know, like whatever happened between him and Jinza, I chose to stay fucking miles.
Oh no, Chuck Reeves thought my video was hilarious. He hit me up on Facebook. He's like, "Bro, that was funny."
Okay, good. I don't want any bad
that's
blood,
so good.
man. I love.
Oh no, I follow him on YouTube. I'm always on his chat.
You guys are tight.
Chuck Reeves is hilarious, I swear.
So you were mentioning NetFest. That's actually where I saw your first song, The Venomous.
Yes.
And that was dope. It really grabbed me. Should we play it?
Yeah, play it.
Go ahead.
Hey, how's it
I
going,
want
Alan?
people to see
Phoenix?
A little bit of edge to my shit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of edge. I want people to know that there's a harder part to the business of
Whoops.
edginess and don't fuck with me-ness.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Whoop whoop, Alan. We'll get you on for an interview soon, fam.
Murder travels through my mind again. Knuckles up, fuck shit up, have a taste like a villain. Blood sweet as candy, flesh like ice. Hurt me once, I'll kill you twice. From the moment that you touch my hand, break you open, watch you die, bring you back just to do it again. I'm a product from hell, with the Black Widow spell. I'll sit and watch you cry, your sweet demise, ripping through all your flesh, I'll crucify. Told you not to fuck with me, darkest dreams to reality. Dread the day that you met me, venomous, bring you to your knees. You scream out, no, I won't let go. Your throat I hold so tight and choke, heart turn cold.
What?
Oh, hold up.
Murder she wrote. With a kiss, I will take your last breath, suffocate and destroy all your means to exist. Scarlet blood that feels so right, gets stronger as I take your life. With the blade I sit and dig in your chest, twist and pull, disembowel, spin you round and play pretend. I'm a product from hell, with the Black Widow spell. I'll sit and watch you cry, your sweet demise, ripping through all your flesh, I'll crucify. Told you not to fuck with me, darkest dreams to reality. Dread the day that you met me, venomous, bring you to your knees. You scream out, no, I won't let go. Your throat I hold so tight and choke, heart turn cold, murder she wrote. Venomous, bring you to your knees. My life, I sing, I cry, wipe from my eyes, no lullaby. Don't you ask why, don't you ask why. Venomous, bring you to your knees.
Figured I'd give him a little visual on that.
Oh, yeah.
All the technology. And now it doesn't want to bring her back up on. What?
You gotta go back onto this one.
There we go. Other way.
Hi, I'm back. Hi.
Hello.
I think it's that way.
It's on this
Hello.
one, babe.
Yeah.
Here.
Nope.
Ooh.
Yeah, I done and messed up. Pulling it over. Yeah, we're just
We're
gonna
kind
have to
of
exit
we're
it.
new at this with the TV. There we go.
Yeah, we're still working out a few kinks with
worries.
it. There we
I
go.
got
All right. So that song was really emotional, and I like how you dropped the notes. It goes really, really deep, and then it's like just really loud. Can you tell us about this song?
Okay. I was feeling some type of way one day. I got in a horrible fucking fight with my, won't say, somebody. And I was still feeling some type of way the next day. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to write a badass song. I want this song to be fire. I want people to know another side of me. Don't fuck with me. So I gave people a little dose of my crazy. Because you know what? You're not just crazy by no means. Like, there's got to be something that causes you to go fucking crazy, right? You're not just fucking crazy. Usually people like villains. Why are they villains? What made them a villain? People that hurt them. It caused from sadness, heartbreak. What causes a black widow? What causes a woman that wants to murder all men that have hurt her? It was them. They fucking hurt her. Don't play with someone's emotions and you won't see a demon. So that's how I wanted to express that in the song, that don't fuck with me. Like,
Right.
don't. So I've been scorned by so many people I've dated, and they all just want to point the finger and say, you're crazy. Like, nigga,
Right.
you're the one that makes me crazy.
Fucking
So this song is speaking for
gaslighting
a
everything.
lot of women. A lot of
Yeah.
women feel this shit.
Yeah.
How many times, like, personally, have you been called crazy because you're a woman?
Oh, they gaslight me all the time. You know,
Fucking right.
it's
You're
fucked up.
crazy because you feel.
Or
And then
they
they
roll
do
their eyes
this.
at you if you have an idea or
Yeah.
something they don't agree with. Exactly.
Nah. That's exactly
Oh,
where
oh yeah.
Granted, I will give some credit though. Extra Overdose did kind of, help me when I was going through some parts of my song, even though it was inspired by a lot of men that have hurt me. He's like, you need to put all this shit into your music because it's coming from somewhere. And I wanted people to have a dose of my crazy. Because, when a good person's scorned, whether it's a man or a woman, you see another side of them because they're hurt. So what happens to a person that's been hurt over and over and over? They just eventually lose it, They eventually fucking lose their mind on everybody, and they're like, you know what? You want to see crazy? I'll show you fucking crazy. So that's what Venomous is about. It's about no one asked me why I'm sad, but they want to make me sad. See,
It's
like,
just
that's why
triggered.
tears from my, yeah, it's a trigger. Like, that the very last verse that I said, my life, I sing, I cry, wipe from my eyes. No one asked why, because no one fucking asked you how you're feeling genuinely. People just want to know the dirt. I've learned this.
Exactly.
People don't really give a fuck. They just want to know the dirt. But it just, not just being a woman scorned, but this is for men that have been treated like shit. How do you create a monster? You break them. You break them down and you dehumanitize them. You break all that's in them down until there's nothing left but anger and sadness. And then you have to choose between, do I stay angry at this person or do I continue to be sad? I chose anger because at least I'm stronger that way.
And you were
That's
able
what
to
Venomous
channel
is.
it in this song, and I'm sure it
Yes.
released something so that you could rise up from this.
It's released a lot. All my songs have some kind of, background to them, some history.
And your performance, it was so emotional. It was beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I would like to see you perform sometime.
Hopefully
Like,
soon.
Oh, you will.
After this
will.
fucking pandemic.
Man,
Yes.
we've missed so many shows that have been canceled
And
here
we
because
missed
of
your
this.
show.
And yours, including we have tickets sitting in our bedroom
Yeah,
for
I
your
know
show.
you guys do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sucks.
It will happen.
So HP, what's your opinion on digital download on songs? Does artists actually make money off this?
Well, if you know what to do on BMI, you can definitely make some money. Get your royalties in on BMI. Have a distro kid. This is for all upcoming artists that are just trying to establish themselves. You're not going to make money if you just do YouTube and release singles. If you really want to go about doing something professionally, make a Facebook page, link that to a Gmail account that's specifically set up for just your music, and have that directed to something like DistroKid or 1RPM or BMI, and you can start getting paid for your performances and all your collaborations that you do. I just got my first check it was like a month ago. I don't remember. Time's flying by. I don't know which day it is either. I had to look at the calendar and I'm like, oh, it's 4th of July. It's Saturday. Yeah, that's what happens when you don't work.
So
but it's been
you
like
said,
a month.
what were the platforms? DistroCheck and BMI?
DistroKid.
Oh,
DistroKid. But yeah, be careful though with DistroKid. It has fucked some people over in the past. You have to renew your account and stuff every year. BMI, which is just strictly for royalties for your producer, your engineer that has put your work together, and also for any venues that you performed. You can write out what venue you performed, you get paid. for your performance. And 1 RPM, I'm still kind of getting familiar with it. I just made a 1 RPM, and that's actually for royalties as well. I did a collaboration with Alex the Hexmaster, and I set up a 1 RPM account because I feel like it was a little bit more legit on their side, so that we can get the royalties over in that way. But there are so many different platforms you can use other than just those. I heard that Patreon's one of them. I heard that Bandcamp's kind of trash, but people do use Bandcamp still. But there's like I said, it's all about just digging to what kind of network you want, because certain places don't dig to the network that you want, and it's difficult when you're in the underground scene because there's so much hidden talent,
There's a lot.
talent.
By the way, you're
So
my
much.
7,338th interview.
Oh wow, I made it up there.
I've interviewed a lot of people.
7338.
I got a shout out to HP Hargett. Man, I'm telling
Yes.
you, get
That's
that
the
shit,
homie.
get that shit hyping tonight, man. Fuck Texas. I'm glad to see you guys telling them to go fuck themselves, and you're doing a show tonight. And I see you spraying down your bar today to kill the coronavirus shit.
Yeah,
hope you
I don't
kill
know
it.
why they yeah, I don't get why they opened the bars for like a few days and then closed them down. It's stupid. Like, what the fuck?
Right.
He's saying
I
fuck
don't-
Texas, and he's doing a show tonight anyways.
He said fuck Texas?
Yep, he's going to be doing the show.
It's a big state.
Fuck it, if he can do a show, do it, man. I don't care where I perform as long as I perform at this point. I just want to get on a stage again and engage with the crowd. Like,
Right.
it's like the withdrawals are so real.
So you get
Dante?
high off that.
How do you say that? Dante?
Dante Roel.
Yeah,
Is
that's
that
the
right?
homies. Yeah.
Yeah, he said he
Right
missed
on.
smoking with you, and you put on a hell of a show. That we should definitely see you live.
It's
yeah.
okay, man. I've been slowing down smoking, but I was so happy to see you the other night. It really was great. Wait, what show was that? I'm trying to remember. That was the I think that was the open mic night or something. I know I saw him at a show just recently at Simon's After Dark, and I think it was either the Welcome Back show or it was the open mic. I don't know which night I saw you, dude, but it's always great seeing people. He bought an album of mine and I signed it for him. So
I would love to see you do a song with 606. I see him tuning in. Easy 606. You ever heard of him? Oh, did we lose her? Look at what you did, Easy.
She froze.
Look at that.
It might have to reload.
Yeah, hold up.
Where's the call?
Give us a second. Some reason she froze on her end. Right when she was about to take
I
a...
don't think she's on anymore.
Holly's call failed. She might have to call back. Redial. Oh, we can cut over to a song while we're trying to get it back on.
Yeah, let's do the Lex the Hexmaster one. Sleep at night.
I blame
Did
606.
you exit out?
Wonder if her phone died or something on her.
I had it set up. Did you just exit out?
Yeah, I had to. Just retype it in and we'll play it. It does, man. This isn't the first time Easy's come on and then shit just started messing up. Oh, there we go. Let me answer that. An error occurred. Well, then that's something. Alright, hold up. Let me get this technical shit. We'll call her back, see what happens. There she
So
is.
sorry about
Yeah.
that. My phone
So-
dies at 15%. I don't get it.
I said that. I'm like, I bet you her phone died.
And we
It's
will
an
be
iPhone.
upside down, just so you know.
Yeah, for now.
Oh yeah, you are upside down. That's okay. Am I straight up and down?
Yeah, you're good.
You're straight.
All right, we were gonna play your song
Okay.
with Lex the Hexmaster.
Have you heard it yet?
Not yet. I haven't
have.
got a chance to check that one
I
out.
love it.
We actually took Lex came to me. I heard through a friend of mine, she was reaching out to him and saying that I was a good singer. He checked out my work and he got a hold of me on Instagram and said, "Whoa, like I don't know why your Stay Woke song hasn't gotten any more views. It's a very good song." He's like, "I really like this song. I think that we could kind of mix it down and create some type of, like we can do something with this." So I took his vision. We brought both of our visions together, and we made a masterpiece. But the song that actually was in the collaboration is actually my song "Stay Woke," and we wanted to mix it down and make it a little bit better, and put a little bit of his own twist into it. So you guys are gonna like it.
All
I know
right.
that you heard it, Meduzi. But
I love it. Let's play it. Sleep
Yes.
at night. Not a
Facebook guys. There's our theme song. Just let it play. You have no choice. That was a good song.
That was really good. Now that I've listened to it for the second time, it's really like uplifting, especially for
Thanks.
lyrics.
It's actually, I think that song needs to be heard again right now because of the times that we're going through. We're starting to really see the government for what it is, and people need to stay woke. Really,
Right.
they really need to stop listening to everything on Facebook and on Google. It's all ran by George Soros and fucking. Don't even get me started on that, man. I am a huge conspiracy theorist. So I think that song it was like the perfect timing for us to release that song.
What about the Pizzagate?
Oh, don't get me started with Pizzagate. Don't get
Come
me started
on,
with
why
the
not?
comic
That's
song.
disgusting. I actually couldn't sleep at night because of that.
She got arrested. I'm
Yeah.
waiting to see how many people. She's got videos and tapes and shit that are going to be going to prison now, just to keep herself out
And
of
on
trouble.
top of it, the
I'm gonna
Epstein
fix the lighting.
child trafficking is all linked to comic ping pong. In DC.
Really?
Yes, look it up. Comic ping pong. This is where children gather, where they actually are all sex trafficked. DC has the highest rate of missing children in the whole United States, dude. Ironic,
That's insane.
maybe?
So I wonder
Yeah.
if Trump's part of this shit. I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't know. I mean, you can't trust politicians, man. They are all just like turds wrapped in glitter. Like they suck. We need to rise above this shit. We all do as a country. It's one thing to hate your government because that's understandable, but love your country because us people all suffer and we're all left in the dark right now. We don't know what the fuck's going on. And I'm just ready for all this shit to end so everyone's life can go back to normal, you know?
Yeah, 100% agree with that. I'm kind of tired of it. Like today.
Yeah, wait for the election. All of it will disappear. Just watch.
We need to pull together too and not acting so frantic. We're causing a lot of problems as a humanity. You know
A
what
lot
I mean?
of miscommunication. Yeah.
And conspiracy, just to say, is not a theory anymore. It's the real shit.
Basically.
It really is. I've been
So,
trying to tell people this
speaking
shit
of,
for years.
while we're on this subject, do you have any hidden messages that you hope your fans pick up while listening to your music?
Yeah, a lot of hidden messages. One, the first message that isn't so hidden is to know your worth and stand on your own 2 fucking feet. Don't depend on anyone to take care of you but you. Okay? That's the first little bit of advice I want everyone to know about my music. Because you can't just live for other people. You're never going to do anything with your life. I had to learn this for myself. Another message that I want for people to know in this music is that it's okay to have outrageous opinions and to think what you want. You are an individual and you are, capable of believing whatever the fuck you want. You are able to believe whatever the fuck you want. I don't like to limit, the scene into like a small group, but this is everywhere. Everyone's afraid to speak out. Everyone's afraid to stick up for themselves or stick up for other people. People need to start being held accountable for their fucking actions. And those people that have been knocked down and treated like shit need to be brought back up. And if people that are just sitting there recording and just watching shit go down, they're a part of the problem.
Exactly. Like the cops. Just sitting there recording that shit. Why the fuck weren't you helping that guy?
Where were you? That guy could have survived. Like,
Fuck.
there's so many people that could have pulled that cop. I don't give a fuck if I'm getting thrown to jail.
Exactly.
I would have knocked that cop out for hurting somebody. Like, I wouldn't sit there and stand for it. The fact that other people did just shows that the cops have struck so much fear into our hearts that we're afraid to use our own amendments and our own human rights. Like, that shit's getting stripped away from us. They're trying to take our guns. Like, dude, this is exactly what they want for socialist society. I don't want a socialist society. In fact, I'm a libertarian. I believe that self-owned governments are the best. Why? Because we can choose who fucking watches after us. We can choose our law enforcement.
Right.
We don't have the big man in the big house or the people in the Senate telling us what the fuck to do. We actually have our own, and it's actually ran by the people. I'm a libertarian for a reason. I believe that everybody deserves to be treated right and equally. And I hate to also say this, but there's a lot of problems with, like, a lot of my friends right now that have been working their asses off for years, supporting their families, and they can't get unemployment. But I see women that have 2 baby daddies that are collecting child support, not working, got unemployment, and they're getting stimulus checks. Something's fucked up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is fucked up.
Something's fucked up there. People that really need the money aren't getting it, and that's fucked. So there needs to be a change, and we are the change. We just need to stick up and stand up and stop being pussies. Seriously.
And another point is, it is our money. We pay taxes, so we deserve that money. We're not taking a handout from the government. It is our fucking money.
Did you see
Essential
the coin?
workers should be getting paid more. Essential
Exactly.
workers should be getting paid a lot more, if not also
Double.
getting stimulus checks on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the coin
it's
shortage
wrong.
going around?
What'd you say?
There's a coin shortage going around now. A lot of stores can't
Coin?
get, nickels,
Shortage.
dimes. They can't get them from banks anymore. We're short. There's signs all over Salt Lake City, Utah, asking people to bring in pennies, dimes, nickels, and quarters. You just can't get them.
Damn.
Yep.
See, luckily for me, I collect every bit of change like a psycho.
Same
And
here.
Yeah, we're good
I
on
save
that
it
one.
up for vacation.
Mm-hmm. That's what we do, the
But
same
man.
thing. Coins
Yeah.
ain't
They're going to
everywhere.
be. I was also told that they're going to stop cash payments. They're not
Really?
going to be allowing cash anymore. Yeah, because cash transfers corona.
That's
People touch
bullshit.
it.
That's an excuse so that
Yeah.
they can do this. That's fucked up. They've
Mhm.
wanted to do this a long time.
They just want to do digital dollar like they've been wanting to do for the last 5-6 years.
See, and I
And now-
hoard my cash. I don't keep it in the bank. It's fucked up. I just don't trust it.
I'm right there with you, girl. I mean, there's reasons why I don't have my stuff in certain accounts. I only keep a little at a time
Mm-hmm.
because you can never trust anyone.
They can just
Um,
pull that shit right out of your account. You don't know.
Yeah, that's true. But it's best just to be your own banker.
Exactly.
Hey, Scott says
yeah.
happy 4th from your bloody buddy Carnage.
Happy 4th of July, homie.
Happy 4th, homie. So we got another song to play? We still have one more, don't we?
I picked out 3, so we played all of them.
We got to play one more. Choose another.
Why not play? This is a one that no one really has heard, but this is an upbeat song. It's called Superstar Syndrome,
Okay.
and it's a little bit like uppy, and it has saxophones and trumpets. I think it gets the crowd going. So
Yeah, I agree, Easy. I mean, but the digital currency they're trying to do isn't like people are thinking. They actually want to start putting a chip in people's wrists so you can just go in the store and put your hand over something and they'll scan it. But then the fucking government can track you.
They can track you
that's
anyways.
what they want.
Well,
They've
yeah,
been
your
putting-
cell phone.
They've been putting them in your ears anytime you get surgery.
No.
Yeah.
That's conspiracy.
If you
Don't get
feel-
me started.
No, I know all the conspiracies. Trust me. They're not just conspiracies. So let's play this.
Play that song.
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but you can never hurt me. I'm living for the now, chasing dreams while you live in misery. Keep my eyes open on the prize, cause you can never stop me. Got hitters to the left and hitters to the right, it's so motivating. Knock me out while I'm down, you'll see how quick I get up. Go ahead, run your mouth, dig those holes you sit in. Knock me out while I'm down, you'll see how quick I get up. Go ahead, run your mouth, dig those holes you sit in. Superstar syndrome, superstar syndrome, superstar syndrome got a hold of me. my feet are on the ground, I'll keep on moving. Knock me out while I'm down, you'll see how quick I get up. Go ahead, run your mouth, dig those holes you sit in. Superstar syndrome, superstar syndrome, superstar syndrome got a hold of me. Superstar syndrome, superstar syndrome, superstar syndrome, now I'm feeling free.
Oh yeah. Hey, shout out to Daddy Longlegs, man. I'll get with you and we'll get you on for an interview for sure, man. It's been years. Interviewed you back on Music Nation days.
Oh yeah. So this song, did you write it because you started to get superstar syndrome, or? That's really
I
fun.
wanted my album to. It's funny. It's actually silly how it all came to be. I made that song because I'm like, fuck y'all, like I'm gonna do me. Y'all don't like me? Fuck you, because I'm gonna be a superstar. I'm gonna chase my dreams. I've had these dreams since I was a 6-year-old little girl, and I'm gonna still fucking chase them regardless of anyone's opinion. So that's pretty much like a big fuck you. I got haters to the left, got haters to the right, but knock me out while I'm down. You'll see how quick I get up, because people, when they doubt me, that's the biggest motivator for me, is when someone doubts my hard work. So I'm like, knock me out.
Like, I'll show you what.
Show you who the fuck I am.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm gonna work out to that song. I like it. It's like,
Yeah.
that's dope.
It gets the crowd going, man. I get people dancing with that.
And
one.
I have a question. Being a female artist, I don't like to bring this up a lot, but do you feel like it is more challenging in this time in the underground than it has been before, or do you feel like you're kind of paving the road for other female artists?
It's a little bit of both. It just depends on what network you want to work with. I've had people tell me I need to wear a mask and pop my tits out, and I'd get a lot of views. And then I've had other people tell me that I'm making a name for women, because I hate to say it, but there's not a lot of female singers in this underground. There's a lot of MCs, and like, they're all really dope, don't get me wrong, but I feel like I'm providing something a little different. And that's what this underground needs, is something different for a change,
Right.
Because we're tired of hearing the same shit. I've been in this underground, been very involved since I moved to Detroit, like in 2009. But I was down with the whole underground scene since I was like 12, 13 years old. And I grew up with it, and I've seen it all. And all these girls, they limit themselves to looking sexy on a stage, wearing nothing, and then singing in the background of another man. You're better than that, boo. Like, that's what I'm trying to tell these women. I'm like, you can look sexy,
and it
but
only
fucking
lasts
make
for a
name
minute.
yourself.
They put themselves out there like that, then they get disrespected, and nobody's taking them seriously for their music. And your music, it's serious talent, and you put it out there, and it's raw. So it's really important for us to see that,
Yeah, and I want my fans to know too that it's okay to be flawed in your talents. And I hit flat notes all the time. I run out of breath sometimes on stage. It's all a part of the process, And anyone that's trying to chase their dreams with music, you fall down a few times. You got to get up. You got to remember who you are, because if you remember your purpose, which is what I'm doing, my purpose is to make a name, then you know where your place is. So I continue to push forward. If I make a mistake, I learn from it. I know what I'm going to do better next time, and I push forward again. And
nice.
A lot of, like this, it's very hard to, some people that are just starting with their music have a hard time accepting, criticism, real professional criticism. And I've had some real professionals tell me, you have to move around a little bit more. I would like you to project more. It'd probably be better if you got a hype man or hype woman, which I do now. I have a hype woman that's going to be a part of my sets. Yes.
Nice.
And she will be introduced soon. I don't want to give off any information, but she's going to be on my album too. She's an amazing singer, and I grew up with her.
She gonna be touring with you for the show
I don't
whenever?
think she will be touring because she works the job, but she will be doing my sets with me here in Michigan. So,
Oh yeah.
Nice.
or if in Ohio or something. She'll travel with me, but I want to help people feel comfortable with being uncomfortable. That's what this whole thing is. It's like people are too quick to put the microphone down because they've messed up. Like, pick it back up, bro.
Right.
We respect you more for admitting your faults, admitting that you made a mistake, and learning from it. Like, we're all artists here. It's not an easy process. We all have to fuck up every once in a while to realize what we need to do again, And, it's very, I've had a few women actually come to me that are singers, and I've inspired them, and it means a lot that I support them. I want to see women just bust out of that shell. And not just women, but men too. There's not enough men singers. And
Right.
I feel like everyone just wants to be the same clone of each other. Like, do something different, for fuck's sake. Like,
Right.
we're in an underground scene. We're all open-minded, right? I could be a polka singer and I'm sure I'd still have fans.
Right.
Like, for real. Like, it's all about the process. I try to tell that up to everybody, I did a lot of this on my own. Taking a few deep breaths, taking a few shots before stage, having a panic attack, hopping on stage and doing my best. That's all I can tell to people. It's hard to start, but once you do, it's intoxicating to stop.
It is.
Nice.
Performing on stage. All right, do you want to do any shout outs before we hop off the interview?
Shout out to the team, Shrunken Head, my family. Peace and love. Happy 4th. Also, shout out to Jinzo and his mother. I hope you get better soon, Mama Bear. Also, shout out to everybody else that's in this Michigan underground scene that's been such a support and has also helped inspire me as well. You guys are fucking awesome. And all love to my fans and family, friends that I call family. You guys mean the world to me. I wouldn't be doing this if it weren't for you.
Oh yeah. Now, is there anything on this interview we have not covered before we hop off?
The only thing I would like to cover is that within my next album, you guys will all be getting sneak peek previews of some more work coming out. I might be releasing a music video from my past EP, Wake Up, probably 2 music videos. So I'm going to be refreshing its life soon by getting a music video out there from that album. And other than that, just if anyone has questions or wants to just reach out to me about my music, feel free. I respond to people. I won't ghost you. I treat you like a human because you're a human just like me. All right?
You heard
dope.
that. Hit her
That's
up.
dope.
I'll be dropping links to music, Facebook page, and make sure to like that page and sub when I do on our YouTube.
It's
you
been
know
great. This has been a great
Been
interview.
great.
I really appreciate you.
Damn
getting on
good
with
interview.
us. I am one of your biggest fans now. I love your music, so thank you.
Girl,
And I'll be hitting
all
you up
about
about
love.
advice for music.
I'm always here for you. Always.
Thanks.
Hell yeah. We will be back
Much love,
tomorrow
guys.
night interviewing Fathom, a heavy metal band. So watch for that. All right.
I will.
It's gonna be dope.
You were saying something, sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh no, thanks, HB. This has
Thank
been
you,
dope.
HB, for taking your time, especially being on 4th of July. I hope you have a good one tonight. Don't drink too much.
Oh, not drinking, not smoking, just lighting off a shit ton of fireworks.
Hell yeah, we're about to get heading out ourselves here and go watch some. All right, everyone have a good night. Stay tuned. We will be back tomorrow night interviewing Fathom. Happy
Hell yeah.
4th.
Much love.